So, do you guys want to see, like, the most ridiculous thing that's, like, ever existed? Are you ready for this? Like, look at him! Look at his tiny little body with this big old noggin. Look at him. Ugh. He's just ridiculous, and I love him so much. He is so cute. There he goes. But what is up, my dudes, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, what's up? I am One Creative Ginger, and in this house we have incoherent rants about movies, TV shows, and anything fandom related, all while dressed in cosplay. So, like and subscribe if you want to see more of this. So, like, this entire episode was just really Boba getting his ass kicked, like, left and right. Like, for real. Like, it literally starts off with him getting digested by a sarlacc, but of course he's, like, having none of that, so he blasts his way out and then just digs his way out of the sand so he doesn't get further digested by a sarlacc, because, you know, that's no fun, obviously. But, of course, that doesn't stop there, because then he gets knocked out by Jawas, who then steal his armor, and then just leave him to get roasted by the suns of Tatooine. Of course, yeah, if that wasn't enough, he then gets taken prisoner by the Tusken Raiders, and then obviously gets the shit beaten out of him multiple times, by the way. But, fortunately, that does not last long, because then he ends up saving one of the Tusken Raiders, because there's this, thing that shows up. Never seen it before. No idea what it is, but Boba just chokes it to death, and the little Tusken Raider guy that he saves is like, all right, yeah, he saved us, and then all the Tusken Raiders are like, you know what? He's cool. He doesn't have to be our prisoner anymore, right? Or at least that's what it looks like, because, you know, the elder leader dude is like, here, have some water. You're chill, right? That's the vibe I get from it, you know? We end up finding out that, of course, this is all flashbacks, because we see that he's in Bacta tank the whole time, and so he's just having these flashbacks to what he's doing, right? He's actually, at this point, he and Fennec Shand have just taken over Jabba's palace, because we see them taking tributes from other people on Tatooine, and of course, Fennec, being the bad bitch that she is, she's like, every 5 seconds, she's like, should I kill him? You want me to kill him? Cause I'm ready. I'll do it. And that is just such a vibe. I love that. And also, we finally got to see some sexy Twi'lek men. Like, thank God they finally had the balls to do it. Because I don't know why they've been looking like this. I don't understand. When the woman be looking fine AF, you know? Like, come on. Put some effort into that. So I'm so glad that this show decided, you know what? We're going to be making some sexy Twi'lek men, and they going to be looking like this. Right? Even though one of them's a little bitch that I wanted to slap in the face while he was talking the entire time. But still, they look very nice, and I appreciate it. Which, speaking of sexy as fuck, this woman, 10 out of 10. Gorgeous. We love to see it. Like, if I'm being real with you, like, literally everyone in this episode looked good. And when I say everyone, I mean everyone. Like, for real though, this was a great episode to start this series off, because it looked great, and we got a lot of questions. Like, for one, who are those assassin dudes that tried to kill Boba and Fennec, right? Like, what are they doing? Because they caught one of them, and they're gonna interrogate him, obviously, so, like, we're gonna see what's happening with that. And also, like, how did Boba end up saving Fennec? Because, like, she had her whole stomach had all that cybernetics in it, so it's like, how did that happen, right? So hopefully we'll see that. And, like, also how they actually took over Jabba's palace, because, like, we still haven't seen that, because they seem to be very in control to a point, right? Because people are giving them tributes. So they're in control, but we haven't quite seen how they got in control, so that's a thing that we'll probably see. And me, with just my wishful thinking, hopefully we get to see Omega and maybe some clones, because, like, there's probably some clones still alive at this point, like, considering Boba's still alive. Like, there's clones that are younger than Boba that should be running around somewhere, like, hopefully, because, like, Yeah, Rex was still alive during, like, he'll still be alive. Like, he was alive during the whole, like, what is it? The Battle of Endor. Like, he was alive. They technically confirmed that one of the people in the background was technically Rex, right? Or something like that. I don't know. But technically, Rex, being an old clone, he was still alive. And this seems to not be far off from that stuff, you know? So it's like, there's gotta be some clones running around, right? Like, yeah, for real. Like, this is gonna get even more interesting than it already is, and I'm ready for shit to go down because there's so much that they can do with this. Like, it's going so well so far, because, like, yeah, I am very, very intrigued to see where this goes. Oh yeah, especially since we really don't know anything about Boba Fett. Like, he was just kind of there in the original trilogy. Like, we never really saw him do anything. He was just a bounty hunter, and he was there, right? Like, because I don't remember him doing, like, anything crazy. You know, like, we didn't really know anything about him until, like, the Clone Wars, for example, where they were explaining who he was, but that was when he was still a little child, right? But, like, yeah, I'd like to see him do more stuff. Like, this is interesting. Like, we're gonna get more of his character, I think, because he just really wasn't, he just didn't really have like a lot going on in the original movie. Like, he was just a badass bounty hunter that we literally know nothing about. They can do stuff with him. Like, he's got an interesting backstory. Like, we already saw the little flashback with him holding Jango's helmet when he's a little tiny boy. So very cute. So there's gotta be something going on with that, you know? Like, they're not gonna ignore his, like, relationship with Jango. Like, I hope they go more into that. It'll be nice to see more of Boba Fett and his, like, actual character, instead of him just being this mysterious guy with a helmet on in the background. Yeah, it's just, yeah, I wanna see more of his character, because it's been interesting so far. Because, like, yeah, why did he say Fennec, for example? Like, and why does he want to take over Jabba's palace and be a crime lord like that? Like, what's he doing? What's he thinking? You know, like, gotta keep watching to find out. But yeah, so that's basically all I have to say about Chapter 1 of the Book of Boba Fett. If you guys have any thoughts and feelings about this, share all that good shit in the comments down below. If you're interested in following me on other social media, I post art and cosplay related content on my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, if you'd like to get weird with me. So if you enjoyed this video, why not like, subscribe, and smack that bell if you'd like to see more of my face every Saturday when I post a new video. And don't forget to stay sparkly, my dudes!